And welcome to Drive Time. Rob and Jenna with you. And Jenna, we found out yesterday that Jameis Winston is now going to the Pro Bowl. So, good for him. Maybe he has an incentive in his contract. He gets a trip to Hawaii. But let's be honest, it's because every other quarterback declined. About 6 of them.
Well, in the case of Jameis Winston, it was Tom Brady that opted not to go play in the Pro Bowl, which, if you go back and you watch that AFC Championship game, can't say I blame him for wanting to sit this one out because he took quite the beating in this. But yeah, you look at it and the fact that you have guys like Jameis Winston, which he performed pretty well considering he was a rookie.
It was a nice rookie year.
But I wouldn't say that it was in any way a Pro Bowl caliber season. And I'll tell you what, Teddy Bridgewater had a pretty good year as well. I would say maybe he would be a guy that should be on the bubble that would earn a berth in the Pro Bowl. But between him and Tyrod Taylor, none of these guys really and truly scream at me Pro Bowl player. Neither does Logan Mankins, neither does Levante David, and I'm not trying to knock those guys, but it just seems like so many players, and a lot of it's because they're playing on these championship teams, they're not able to play in this, and really, you just kind of wonder, should we be doing away with this Pro Bowl?
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers have 5 Pro Bowl players. The Miami Dolphins have 6. What does that say?
You remember their record. Now, granted, that Dolphins team is talented.
Still.
But I wouldn't say there were 6 players on that team that warranted Pro Bowl consideration. Do you think 6 players on that team had Pro Bowl seasons?
My question,
I was happy to see Jarvis Landry, though, get the nod because I think that he's highly underappreciated.
My question is this. Does anybody watch? Is anyone paying attention to the Pro Bowl anymore? Do they have it on FanDuel or DraftKings? That's the only way I can see anyone paying attention to this. I haven't watched the Pro Bowl in 20 years.
I watched it a few years ago, and now because I'm not required to cover it, I watched it in passing. But you know what? I think they could make the broadcast a lot more exciting if they would do a lot of feature stories on players to really get to know them as people, or maybe just different types of stories where you can really appreciate the journey that they've been on. But to be perfectly honest, does it make sense for them to go out there? I'm all in favor of these guys getting trips to Hawaii, but does it make sense for the guys to go out there, possibly risk injury, although they tend to take it easy out there, and really put on a product that I would say is just not even mediocre for fans? It's very lackluster.
They don't play real football. You can't blitz the quarterback. The best players either can't go or don't want to go. Most people I know don't even watch it. What is the purpose? Go to Hawaii, have a banquet, have a bowling tournament. It's time for the game to go away.
I will tell you this, though. We all will still watch it, even though we say that we don't like it. But what else are you going to watch that day? Unless you're a diehard.
A movie, a soap opera.
Some people
I'll clean out the garage.
Some people don't like to do that. Some people don't like cleaning. It's not for everyone. Some people aren't domesticated. And some people don't have other sports that they gravitate towards. They're not hockey fans. They're not NBA fans. They're not college basketball fans. So guess what? They're still going to watch.
31 million people watch the AFC Championship. I'll be surprised if 5 million people watch the Pro Bowl.